Hello guys! This be the Christmas/New Year special, and to celebrate, one will try to make this a 2-hour special. As we complete the giant dungeon of the first area, which if memory serves correct should be the last dungeon of this area, and is one of the biggest bastards in the game. I said one. Yeah. So, yeah, not too much has happened in between this episode and last episode. Besides, I learned what the fucking Switch does. And the Corruption Goblin popped up last episode. Many a time. And I'm going to try to edit these videos a little better and add things in it. Okay, me mic's working this episode, and the Easy Tap audio is working. I only looked at a small sample of the previous episode that I had to redub. Okay, so there's a lot of these cross bolts that do percentile damage, but you can just jump over them or time it. And lots of Ubermon. I also have Dread Ram, if memory serves correct. Oh, I also have this. Didn't use this last recording session, last episode. And it essentially just glues enemies down for you. And makes them easier to kill with your MP attacks. How long is the fucking duration on that? Okay. About 30 seconds. But, yeah, MP techniques get really helpful later on in the game, and like I said in previous episodes, the more points you get in it, the better they get. But in order to get points in them, you need points. The more technique points you have in a particular technique group, the higher the chance of when you use that skill you get a technique point. For example, my bash attack at the moment has a really high technique chance give. Also, if memory serves correct, this might be the first dungeon to deploy hidden rooms. And this here is about the furthest point I ever got with my brother when we used to play this game. May he rest in pieces. Okay. So, man, I'm getting a lot of bash technique upgrades. And these enemies are doing a lot of damage in this dungeon thus far. Damn it, I probably should have grinded more. yes, I hate grinding in this game, but it's almost downright fucking necessary to play this game. Single player, may I add. Otherwise, it would be almost impossible. If memory serves correct, somewhere in this dungeon may be a secret technique leveling zone, which I tried to exploit when I played with my brother the last time we played, and show him that the curse abilities you get can actually be upgraded significantly. And every upgrade tier increases both duration by a little bit, but AoE significantly. And it gets downright ridiculous, the levels you can get in AoE. Try super gluing everything to the floor on screen. Yeah, that's how big it gets. But as part of my 100% criteria I plan for this LP, I'm going to have to max that all of the magic stats and all the characters on one profile. But hopefully that should be easy said and easy done, because a lot of the 100 percentile criteria of this game is just how long are you willing to sit there and pull your teeth out. Another power medal to put in the bank for other characters. And I also plan to do a spin-off of this series when it gets completed, if enough people are still watching me play this game by then. If not, more. And that is trying to beat the hardest difficulty starting at level 1, if that is possible to do. But, an interesting thing I found in between this episode and last episode, there's actually a huge community for this game. Mostly, from what I've seen, all the recent content appears to be in a foreign language I don't know either. I don't know what language. But it's I know people from different parts of the world playing this game and translating the story for their viewers. Because not everyone can actually get a copy of this game. And not every place got it released, so there's some parts in the world that never actually got this game in localized. But it's interesting to see that people are still into this game after this long. But pattern I've seen in the videos I've seen thus far, they appear to be speaking the same language as a lot of YouTubers who YouTube Digimon World Masters. I used to play that game, and I think I might play it in the future. It's just that I suddenly lost my income, so I can't play it, because a lot of that game is do this roulette. Fuck you. Pay money. Do it again. Do it better. Pay money. You gotta do it with 100% chance. Oh, fuck you. It's only 95%. Pay more money. Or, alternatively, one may spend 20 hours getting something that they want, or they can pay 10 US. Okay. Yes, had its break. But I need to do that every 10 or 15 minutes to make sure the corruption goblin doesn't bite me too hard in the arse. Okay. I've also haven't played this dungeon in a long time, and I also am going off walkthroughs I memorized years ago. And my long-term memory when it comes to this game is I know shit when I don't want to know that shit, and when I want to know that shit, it comes to me 2 weeks after. So, this part's completely blind-ish. If memory serves correct, most item rooms, like this one, in other dungeons, maybe in this dungeon as well, include invisible secret room, but no. A lot of, I mean, if it's a dead end, it's a 95%, I don't know, it's a significant chance that it could be harboring a secret room, which may contain a map, which does not contain the secret room. And until I get the map, I don't know if I'm walking in circles and just wasting everyone's time. But yeah, something new. Visible wall over that guy. So 54 bits, and just making sure there's no hidden room in this room. Nope. At least I didn't loop back. Fuck. Never mind on that assumption. Yes, I did. I'm at the beginning of the dungeon again. So if I go this way, that's the other doorway. So if I go up here, go right and left, map! It's a map, it's a map. Okay. And another way you can find hidden rooms easier is with the map, because if there isn't a room beyond a certain point, there's a high chance that there could be a hidden room on that wall right up there, for example. And not there, not there, not there. And I'm going to go... Damn it! Okay, yeah, there's these little spots throughout the game that you can only access in multiplayer, which gives you bonus loot. And in one of those rooms you can actually find an item you need for a quest. But I'm going to get to that when I get to that. But in some areas, there's buttons that require 3 players, or even rarer, 4 players. And you can only open those doors if you have that many people to hit the buttons at the same time. And if you don't, go fuck yourself and find friends. And go fuck yourself because you're never going to do so and still have friends by the end. Alright, another power medal, another board. Oh, I also sold the meteor board because I have melee weapons. I have one of the best bash melee weapons in the game. And there we go. Knocked him onto the trap. Enemies don't take damage on traps. I was thinking of Skyrim. There we go. I've also been, I also plan to play games that are either A, cult classics, or games that have a following of some kind, like this one. It's, yeah, and that's actually pretty surprising to me that there's still people playing this game in 2020. They probably all had the same idea I did. If not, if it's not that, it's probably because there's no one doing challenge runs like speed runs to this game besides people who do speed runs to this game, and there is very little competition in that demographic. Because why would a speedrunner play this game? The only people who like this game are people who were forced to play it because they had nothing else to better to do. Says the kid who only had Digimon discs and a CD player. And all of them were second-hand box sets. And not all of them had all the episodes, so... And one only had time to watch all of them. And that's why, for the vast majority of shit I know about this franchise, is because I almost memorized the entire plot synopsis of every series, but not to the point I know it word for word. But yeah, every Digimon game besides the DS games all did their own thing. Mostly because they sold the IP to the person who would use it. So if memory, I know, yeah, there's a lot of rooms that look alike, that have secret rooms. And I know, literally all the dungeons have been copied and pasted to some degree. So, if it's hard to navigate, that's probably why. It's because they use the same assets more than once, and they copy and paste and rotate many fixtures. Also, this futuristic tile, modern tile-esque design of this area is very unique. But it's one of the only most memorable dungeon tile sets in the game. And what I'm calling the tile set, I'm calling the texture they used on the floors and walls. Going to give OBS a little sleepy. Okay, Skulkies. And the reason why I picked Digimon Fusion for my top tier list of Digimon English dubs and series was because the entire thing started on a cash grab and ended on a cash grab. That and localization teams censored damn right down everything. I couldn't get past this one episode because in the background they censored Pumpkinmon very heavily. And no, they didn't Photoshop the axe out of his head. No. They just covered all over it with green Sharpie and tried to make it look like a giant leaf or a mutated stem. They didn't even have the budget to Photoshop it out. And why would they do so? Why would they remove an axe from a fucking cartoon pumpkin's head? For fuck's sakes, it's not hurting him, it's a part of him. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid censorship like that in that series. And I tried to watch it, the English dub, a couple of times, but I hit a different type of a frustrating wall. Let's take a look at how full my folder is. 2. And I think we're on floor 2. So let's go ahead and... Hold on. How much bits do I have? And might as well. Go ahead and empty shit out. And get a free heal. No, it's not a free heal. I technically had to pay 300 bits for this heal. No, 100 bits. But yeah, so the Digimon franchise is this. I know that, like I said before in previous episodes, I'm actually really interested to see how they continue it. I haven't seen any of the new episodes of Digimon Adventure Reloaded. You know, the remake. Mostly because I can't read fast enough for this to watch it in subtitles. I also don't have money to buy the manga. Okay, let's go ahead and sell you. And I just realized every time I swap weapons, I have to re-equip all of the fuck gears. I know, the fucking chips. Every time I play this game, I find something new that annoys me. And it's not a difficult thing to ask for. A lot of games did this right. In Ratchet and Clank, every time you equip a different weapon on your tool belt, you don't have to reapply all the mods you put in it. Unless you want, in games like Path of Exile or Diablo, you don't have to take your skill gems out of your weapon every time you switch weapons unless you're upgrading a weapon. I'm going to deposit the money. And before we go back to the dungeon, I'm just going to take a gander in the shoppy here and see if there's better weapy. A better Kuramare with 0 mods, and it's A, and it's overly priced, and is nowhere near an upgrade to what I currently have. Grand Blade B's. Yep. Oh, and in Season 4, in my opinion, is so by far the closest interpretation that any of the anime series have gotten to depicting the true power of the Royal Knights. Forgot to say that in the previous episode. But hey, that episode was recorded 30 minutes ago. Fuck, I dated this video. I want to give it the illusion that oh well. Still doing this as I go. And life isn't live for the tomorrow, life is live for today. Also, the thing about the Royal Knights is they're actually super powered digimon. They follow underneath the direct orders of King Dryzel, essentially the headmaster program of the digital world. Everything that happens because King Dryzel ordered it to. But the Royal Knights are a group of Digimon that sort of are highly complicated faction based. Everyone has their own moral obligations to whatever they do, and that's the decisions they and that's how they base their decisions. And a lot of time, whenever King Dryzel gives an order, there's a group who misinterprets his orders, and there's a group who realizes that that's not the way it's supposed to be done, and they have a civil war. And that's every time it happens. But the best interpretation of the power the Royal Knights have has been depicted in the movie this video game was a tie-in for, but it's only available in Japanese dub. And I don't know how easy it is to get through a legitimate means. But you could probably find it on Netflix through NordVPN. Okay. I know this area. That's the area I mentioned earlier. So you want to leave the Skullcamons there. You preferably didn't want to trigger them. And now you want to walk all the way around here. And hopefully those Skullcamons are skulking about where I left them. And if memory serves correct, this wall here, no? Ah, I see. Essentially, you want to come from a different angle from where I hit it. And the reason is, in Series 4, I think that's the best interpretation of, the power scope of the Royal Knights. And the thing is, King Drazel... Oh, I already said that. Sorry, sometimes I loop back on myself. My memory sometimes loops in on itself, and I end up talking about shit I already did. Alright. I think I was thinking of a different room that looked exactly like this room. That I thought one could get to at a different point. But there's a room exactly like this. Oh, that's the first time I've seen those... oh wait, hold on. So if we leave this room, here is a health regenerator. And if memory serves correct, yes, that is the room I was thinking of. So, the thing is about the Royal Knights, like I was saying, they're essentially gods in the digital world. Because they are the sword and shield of King Drazel. And King Drazel always gets what he wants. Ooh. Don't want to go there. I want to go in here. No. I remember there being a place in this dungeon one could use a room like that to exploit. So, maybe hidden wall around here? Nope. Maybe later in the dungeon? I know it's a hidden wall somewhere in this dungeon that might lead to that. Nope, we're at the boss. So... the Royal Knights essentially are megas. I know they're beyond mega in power scope, but they're often portrayed as mega level or max level. but their power scope is actually above that. And we only get to see 2 in Series 4. And they're actually the 2 weakest of the Royal Knights. And yes, I did say the 2 weakest Royal Knights. So if memory serves correct, yep. Bastard's over there. And I'm going to go ahead and use this on him. And yeah, this is where asshole platforming design fucking becomes fucking demonically assholish. There we go. And jump. Take that, and I'm going to go ahead and kill the Skulkamons really quick. 1200 to the next level. Health. But like I know. So, the Royal Knights are essentially the most powerful Digimon in the digital world. Maybe a different dungeon I'm thinking of. Or it's locked behind co-op. Oh well. So, yeah. But the most powerful of the Royal Knights is Alphamon. Oh yeah, Apoclymon. Little fun fact, Apoclymon is technically not a Digimon, but a construct. Because it's the physical manifestation of all of the extinct Digimon data, and every Digimon that ever existed in the digital world that died. Memory serves correct, kill these, and dodge him. He's using fire. Durumon's allergic to fire. Not as allergic as he is to more allergic to fire than he is ice. About to do an ice attack. Ow, knives. Ooh. Don't want to die here. If I die here, I have to do the boat segment all over. Triangle. Ow. Yeah, before I can damage him, if memory serves correct, I actually have to kill these spikes here. Something that you're meant to do for trial and error. Because this game actually loves cryptic bullshit. Half this game is cryptic bullshit. I wish I was joking. But yeah, Apoclymon is actually the physical manifestation of the deleted folder. which is actually pretty interesting. Okay, Bastard be unchained now. MP. Triangle, triangle. Don't jump down there. Triangle. And I'm not damaging him. What am I missing here? Ah. I think I was hitting him when he was invisible. Invincible. Fuck! Okay. This here is segment 2, and you should be you should have seen the montage. One is, I haven't edited yet before this. But, before we go try to kill a Pokemon again, I have a handful of things I need to do. For example, we have gotten our first 10 keychains when I was grinding. And I bring them to a Prince Mommymon, who will then give me a MacGuffin. I forget what it is. But if I remember correct, it feels like I should take all the money out of my bank for it. Alright, so we take our keychains and hand them over to him. Okay, let's trade. And there we go. A Beam Magnum A. If I remember correct, that's actually the item that we need for a quest later. And it's the quest that could actually break your save. Beam Magnum Blue A. Put it in the bank. And we are level 20 now. I have leveled up my blast to 224, which, if memory serves correct, 300 is when one gets the upgrade, but I just ran out of time. That, and I was getting bored of grinding for 5 hours, doing nothing but going in a circle. That, and as soon as we kill a Pokemon, we're going to get our hands on probably one of the best grinding spots in the entire game. And I just need to be strong enough to tank a Pokemon. Which, now thinking about it, this game has a really weird boss progression system. Pokemon is, I think I said this earlier this episode, but he's a construct of the dumpster bin of the digital world. He's made up of everything that went extinct, died, and memories of what once was. I also upgraded, well, side upgraded my weapons. And equipment, weapon slot, a Grand Blade A with 4 mods, and I put 2 chips in it. And I plan to also put a Drain Ram in there, but those are a little expensive. Where you practically one-shot normal enemies like those guys. And essentially we just need to make our way back. I know this is still, I didn't turn off the PS2 since last recording session, so we don't need to worry about mostly everything on the way there. Literally, we only have to worry about killing a Pokemon and not dying. Abyss of Grief. And yes, I do think I did grind for 5 hours, and I think I was like level 12 when when I started, so we have 8 levels, 9 level ups. Which is pretty significant. But not much else happened besides killing goblin mons more. Yeah, the hitboxes are a little scuzzy with these. Sometimes you can get hit 3 times by one barrel. Damn it. Going to have to refresh on healing items before we go to Apoclymon, but we're still on our way there. And I sort of want to give myself the best possible chance at killing him. And you know what? I might actually fast forward. Okay, we're here. Go ahead and go to the destination. And we should be good. So, if memory serves correct, we need to kill the statues and then we can attack him. And we dodge his knives as we go. And keep moving if he rotates towards us, because that's a sign that he's about to do ice. Don't trust you. Keeps making that quarter turn. That's good. Rise my corpse real quick. And there we go. We killed this. Dodging things. And ooh, that only does 10 damage to him. Okay, got it. We jump. When he stops spamming that. Okay. Just ranged attacks for now. There we go. And petty ice, petty ice, petty ice. Dodge the the black serpent. There we go. Ooh, PS2's chugging. And come on. Come on, come on. There we go. And keep dodging. Oop, missed. Shit. Okay. Almost died there. Shit, shit, shit. I hate how it can hit you multiple times. And run, 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 run. Get up there and there. Finally. Merry Christmas to you, filthy animals. Oh, we have an unknown. No, stay, stay. Now stay. Some data. And a magnum. B magnum. Go. And there we go. So, yep, we're done for this episode. And please like and subscribe. And go ahead and put a like on episode 1 for me. That's how YouTubers usually see how good a series is good at, is by how good the first episode does. And let's sell. All of this. Keep the question mark item. And keep the beam magnum. Bank the beam magnum. A. I might be thinking of a beam magnum B. But just to be safe, I'll keep B magnum A's and B's in the stash. And now we talk to the weaponsmith here. See if he has any better weapons yet. We unlocked Y series. That's only at 12 points better than ours, and only has 1. Y is where it's at, but we won't be able to find mods on that in the store anytime soon. Or if we do, I know we're more likely to get A's at the moment. So we just need to get better with our weapons before the loot table fills the list with more higher quality weapons. And that will increase our chances of re-rolling until we find a multi-modded, not A, item. We've also unlocked one of our Digivolutions. And view appraise keeper items. And let's have him appraise this. Okay. And it's just a normal increased speed board. Nothing anomalous. And let's take a look at our data keeper. Now one could use data to increase the stats of my Digimon, but the catch is the data stat will be actually shared between all of my other characters on the same profile, as well as money. So Duramon, which is a tier 1 character in this game, would actually be a bad place to be spending the datas. But it will increase your stats significantly, especially in higher levels, by increasing the base stat. But it's not significant enough to warrant. What is, though, is probably upgrading chips, because he can use them on many characters, not just the one. But for now, not. I didn't obtain any booster packs, and so just please leave a like and subscribe for this Christmas. Can you guys take a gander and at least letting me get to 5 subscribers this Christmas? I'll appreciate that. Real nice. And with that, this is the end of the episode. On the left, and if I do this correctly, on the left, you'll find the previous episode, and on the right, you'll find the next episode, if it's out yet. And in the bottom middle, you will find the playlist. The playlist for this the playlist for this series. And in the top middle, you should find the subscribe button. If you don't, it's also right down there on the page next to the channel. And you can always click there and look at other videos I've done. And return. See you guys next time.